What up, peace? Y'all know who it is. Jake Torrance, a.k.a. a.k.a. I must prefer y'all call me Little Tony, man. Any day of the week before Jakey Jake, just that Jakey Jake. Say, what's up, Little Tony? Watch the reaction be way quicker. Double salute to Pops. What's up, Pops? Hey, man, either health is wealth to take care of yourself or the most certified real one. Second most certified real one, I go by, man. Today I want to talk to y'all, man, about having the will to fight to live, man. Because a lot of us ain't thinking like further on down the line. A lot of us is tapping out, giving up on ourselves early. Like, giving up on the fight. You know what I'm saying? And Father Time is undefeated. Don't get me wrong, man. Don't ever get me wrong. I might have to work a little bit while I'm doing this, y'all, but bear with me. I'll try to talk louder. But Father Time is undefeated, man. And first and foremost, the two most, I hate to cuss, but the two most fucked up excuses you can have in life is, one, well, we're all going to die someday. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, whether if you're unhealthy, if you live healthy or unhealthy, we're all going to, if you got that mentality, you're dead already. You're living dead already. I'm telling you that right now. Two is, well, 250 years from now, nobody will be thinking about you. Right. So that's why right now, while you here, you need to be setting tone, making the mark. While you here, this short little time that you here, okay? So let's talk about the willpower, the fight to live, man. I want to take y'all back to January 24th, 1991, bro. Real quick, man. I went to a party to a party in Perry Township, just outside of Canton, right down to Tusk, the main street in Canton Strip drag, man. With some friends, a main friend of mine, Ramon Robinson, man. This is a true story. We made the paper, front page of the paper, everything, bro. I went to the high school with 7 buddies. We rode 2 cars deep, right? I hung with nothing but Caucasian guys. I mean, I kicked it in the hood. I was 17 years old. I kicked it in the hood. I was double R'd up, you know what I'm saying? Secretly, mother and father didn't know, but I was ripping and running and doing things at that age. But I would go on the weekends. White boys had the rides and shit, you know what I'm saying? And that, they knew how to kick it. So I would get away from the hood, kind of simmer down, and go out and kick it with them every weekend. Me and my cousin Pepe, Jay Brinson, right? Double salute to a certified real one. Day one, A1 since day one. Ace Boo Coon, I love you to the death of me, my guy. He vouched for this. We used to go kick it with, you know what I'm saying, the guys. I don't know if Pepe was there that night, but we go kick it. Ramon was into a lot of shit then, man. Me and him probably was the only 2 black guys then. I did not know that this was an ambush for Ramon that night. These guys had planned for him to come there, lured him to the party, and they had knives, ice picks, everything, and was gonna gut him and planned on killing him, right? Young dude, they wanted to fuck him up, right? He had took some money from a few people, did a few things, and everybody who know Ramon was, you know what I'm saying, foul guy. Long story short, they raided to the right time at this party, bro, and next thing you know, it started. These guys, I seen 4 or 5 guys surround my dude. I'm probably about 7 to 10 feet away. They all had something in their hand, looked like knives and picks, and they was arguing. They was confronting them, right? The other 5 guys that we came with, pew, they got gone. I seen them tussling. I seen them get the, you know what I'm saying? I had a choice. I could have ran with those other 5 guys, or I could have stayed valid. I could have stayed true. And anybody that I ride with, I'm gonna die with if the situation go. We gonna go together, or we gonna go out fighting together. You know what I'm saying? Battle tested. This is why when I say battle tested, bro, I done been through some situations. Now I'm gonna keep this story short. You know what I'm saying? I got some of the battle scars to prove it. People ask me about my double belly button all the time. Just asked about it yesterday. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, I chose to go to, you know what I'm saying, who was bred in me, willing to die right there. Didn't have no kids yet at all, right? This is a key. Had my daughter, first daughter, Jamaica, was on her way, right? I was pregnant. My wife was pregnant at the time, right? 17 years old, bro. I'm 51 now. No kids, nothing. I had a mother and father. I was young, sister and brother that I love, family that I love, but, bro, I went in and this is the lifestyle that I was living. On God, He know what I thought this. I said to myself, I'm going to hell or I'm going to jail tonight. That's what I said to myself before I went over there to help Ramon, right? Because I knew a friend was in need. I seen these guys with these knives and ice picks, And it was 5-2, and there was more of them coming, and I figured we wasn't making it out, right? And if I did make it out, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to jail for all types of murder, a couple murders and other shit. Because if I get a hold of one of these knives, I'm gutting somebody, right? Bro, I go in and defend, and all I can remember was a few of them got on him. I was able to separate because they was all ready to get him. I had nothing to do with it. I was cool. But I wasn't gonna let my friend go out like that. I was with him. So I came in and confronted the guys. The next thing you know, they got to chopping. I can remember this. Fighting the will to live, man, is what I had. I can just remember this like it's yesterday, bro. I'm fighting, I'm swinging. Yeah, I'm outnumbered, but my will to live, I remember just catching them. I remember catching the blows and absorbing blows, and these knives hit me, and these ice picks. Bro, I got two ice pick marks right here to this day. Them went deep. Ribs was damn near broke, fucked up. I couldn't cough for 6 months. But my will to live, man, I remember catching these guys and hitting them, and just enough, knocking one of them out, knocking one of them down, and one of them getting back up, still trying, and just enough. The others trying to help. Ramon down on the ground. The others, they don't, you know what I'm saying, they cut him. Ramon damn near died. Thank God he lived, man. Had surgery, was in the hospital for damn near a month, but he survived, right? I was in the hospital for about 3-4 days. I survived. Stabbed, I damn near bled to death, right? But I'm telling you this, my will to live, I just remember fighting them off, being outnumbered, knives coming from everywhere, ice picks coming from everywhere, but just boom, fighting, wanting to live, wanting to stay alive, right? With no kids yet. Nothing to live. I mean, I had people to live for, but not that mind, not that value of life that I have now, right? I made it out, right? The Lord let me make it out. Yeah, I was fucked up for a while, and we made the front paper and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was I didn't graduate that year. It was probably, until my grandson died, the worst year of my life. The worst year of my life, bro. Didn't graduate, sat in the hospital for a week. That was the 24th. I graduated. I knew I didn't have enough credits in January when I got stabbed. I was fucked up. But I want to get back to the fight, the will to live, the fight to live. Yo, I didn't have kids, none of that like that, right? We letting ourselves go, man. Right? We under this old mind state. Just say like when you get to a certain age, it's cool for you to sit down and chill. You don't did too much. Once you get 40, 45, 50, and we got to reverse that mind state, y'all. The biggest motherfucking generational curse is not the money, not the wealth. I'm telling y'all, man. The biggest generational curse ever passed down is the health, man. The cancers, the diabetes, the high blood pressures, all these diseases that's been killing generation after generation after generation after generation. The mindset, the eating, the food habits, you know, the not working out, the letting ourselves go, once I get 35, I'm done. Once I get 40, I need to fall back a little more. Once I get 45, we got to reverse that mind state, y'all. I vaguely remember that fight that I had, to stay alive, right? Fighting. We got to fight like that every day for each other, for ourselves, man. You got to fight like it's 3-4 motherfuckers around you with knives trying to kill you, bro. But not like me. You got to fight like it's 3-4 people like you got a husband or a wife and kids and a mother and father to live for, and these people trying to kill you. And you got to have that mentality every day, man. On the workouts, on some of your nutrition, on your fasting, on your detoxing. We got to take this serious, y'all. Early, 45, 50, not turn down, turn the fuck up. Let's get out of that. Quit letting these young folk and even the old folk telling us, you too old to do this, and you too old to act this way, and you too old to go this certain place, and you too old to wear this. Man, they trying to put you in the grave earlier, man. They trying to get you in that old mind state. That old mindset saying, hey, fall back when you're 40, 45. You don't work, you don't retire, man. You know your body be talking to you half the time, bro. And your body be telling you, you know what your body be telling you? I'm getting weak. Strengthen me. Y'all think y'all body be aching. Y'all think y'all body be weak, and y'all think it be something that the doctor need to go to the doctor for. It's nothing. It's nothing but your body talking to you saying, please. I'm at my wit's end. I'm on the point of no return. I'm going to the bad side, to the letting myself go side, to when I'm getting 65. If I make the 65, the vacations, I ain't gonna be able to enjoy, because I'm gonna be on a walker, in a wheelchair, on a cane. I ain't gonna be able to go a half mile from the resort. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be able to jump off no diving boards or kick it with the grandkids, man. And I'm a firm believer, and I know this, y'all. When it's time to go, it's your time to go. What God got planned for you is what God got planned for you. You know what I'm saying? I know a woman that never drunk her whole life. Never took one sip, went out of her way. Backed out of her driveway, and a drunk driver took her out the motherfucking game. She never sipped a day in her life. I know people that never smoked a day in their life, never inhaled, but do secondhand smoke, died of lung cancer and shit like that, throat cancer. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. People to go out of their way because that was God's plan for them to do that, right? But you can't have that mentality, man. You can't have that mentality. Your mentality got to be, I'm fighting for my life every single day, right? I got to work out, right? I got these people trying to attack me from all over, and take me out the game earlier and ruin my greatness earlier than what it's supposed to be ruined, and take me from my great-great-grandkids earlier from what I'm supposed to be going, and take me from seeing my great-great-grand walk across her junior high or maybe even her high school stage. You know what I'm saying? Milestone moments that you taking yourself away from not having that fight, that willpower to live, man. You got to have it every day, and I live by it, man. It's defining moments, man, like that in your life. Everybody done been through moments, man, where you had to feel like you had to fight for your life to eat, to fight for your life to goddamn live, to fight for your life to survive, man. You got to have that every single day, y'all. You got to have that mentality, man. You can't let yourself go at an early age, man. We got to start working out, y'all. We got to start eating better. We got to start taking care of our bodies, man. It's your temple. You know what I'm saying? It's the best version of you. And as best as you can, man, a little bit over a long period of time equals success, even this little bit. Meaning that if I do a 10 to 15 minute workout every single day, 5 days a week, take me a 2-day break. That 2-day break, I just take me a 15 to 20 minute brisk walk somewhere. I don't give a fuck if it's around the house. I don't give a fuck if it's up and down the steps. I don't give a fuck if it's a nice day, go to the park. Right? Right? Light workout. It ain't none of that military-minded, balls to the wall. This is a motherfucking marathon, y'all. It ain't no 100-yard dash, man. Quit wanting these quick fix, Ozempics, BBLs, all this quick fix shit. Because you shortcutting the process, man. You ain't even trying to understand the process. And what the process is for you to do, take the longest, hardest fucking route you can take. Go the hardest fucking grind that you can get to, bro. Because it's a reason for that path. So you don't skip shit. So later on, when you need that step in life, when you need to have that motherfucking discipline, when you need to have that endurance, when you need to have that go mode, right? That consistency. You don't skip the consistency part. You know why? Because you don't want to got a BBL, right? So you don't know nothing about consistently working out in the weight room and trying to keep yourself together. You don't skip it. You don't went and got a Ozempic. So you don't know nothing about getting your goddamn program together. So now when that Ozempic wear off, right? And when them BBLs bust and that shit start looking crazy, you don't have a fucking clue how to work out. Know why? Or keep yourself together, or do the right exercises, or go to the machine that you need and adjust the pin and do that and what you need to do. You know why? Because you don't skip the process. You don't took a shortcut. You don't took a path that you gonna fucking didn't need to take, and skip the path that you gonna need later on in fucking life, man. I learned that early, man. So many regrets, so many mistakes, trying to take shortcuts. And trying to skip and not cheat and not study for tests. And trying to skip and motherfucking cut over the fence, jump over the fence instead of going all the way around. Bro, it's a reason for that shit, man. It's a reason for that shit, y'all. The fight, the will, the one to live, man. The fight for the will to want to live, man, you gotta have it. It gotta be that motherfucking rough and tumble mentality, man. It gotta be that mentality where if you ever play rough and tumble, you remember one motherfucker throw the ball up, it could be 35 people on the field. One motherfucker throw the ball up, throw it up behind his head to the other ones. Whoever catch that, you might bounce around trying to catch the ball. Whoever catch that motherfucker is 1 on 35, man. It's 1 on 35. It's you against everybody, man. And you got to take that mentality and run with it. Fight like you motherfucker. Fight for your life every day like you fighting with 5 motherfuckers, 10 motherfuckers around you with knives, ice picks, guns, whatever. Swords, and you know you gonna get motherfucking injured, and you know you gonna get knocked down, and you know you gonna get fucked up. But don't just tuck your tail. Huh? Swing like you ain't got no motherfucker till you ain't got nothing left. Till you bleed till you ain't got no blood left. And you know what? From them extra swings and those extra puffs and those extra like I did, your ass just might make it out, motherfucker, have a story to tell. It might inspire others, man. Everybody got to go some way, bro. But that we all gonna die one day and that ain't nobody gonna know you in 250 years from now, that's bullshit. You're dead if you're thinking already, man. And this message, I don't give a fuck if you're 75, 80, right? It ain't never too late. I don't give a fuck if you got 8 slip discs in your back in a wheelchair. Huh? I don't give a fuck if you're paralyzed from the mouth down, man. You can do some goddamn eyebrow raises, man. Exercises, bro, to better yourself, bro. This is no cap, man. Let's get up, get out, and get active, man. And stop motherfucking judge. Practice some motherfucking affirmations. Look, take a long, hard look in the mirror and stop judging people. Gossiping about people. Worried about other people. Let's worry about ourselves for a little bit. Get ourselves together. Take a long look in the mirror from top to bottom and make sure we good mentally, physically, and spiritually first before we judge anybody else. And most of all, in highest spiritual touch with the Most High, man. When you get in fine tune with that, then you maybe should have the inkling. You still shouldn't, but maybe should have the inkling to get in somebody's business or worried about what somebody else doing and all that. But until then, man, let's lock in, stay active, man. Let me tell y'all who I am. This is real talk, man. I can't fight every day like it's the will to live, y'all. It's Jakey J.